What up guys, and welcome back to Underneath the Veil of Marigolds. Today I am going to show you guys how to construct a good luck charm or amulet. You do not have to make it into a necklace or any particular jewelry type. If you do not want to, you can simply put this into like a sachet, a jar, contain it in whatever you would like to contain it in, and use it in whatever area of your life that you need that extra luck to come into. I'm going to construct mine and show you how I personally do mines. It may not look the same as others, and that's the point. I'm showing you how I do it. Other people may do it differently, and that's okay. It's whatever works for you at the end of the day to harness that energy, to use it in that area of your life that you need it. This amulet in particular I am making for my partner because his birthday is coming up soon. He is a fire sign, he's a Leo. So I'm going to be harnessing sun energy for this, or like a fiery element, doing a little combination of both because sun is a giant ball of fire, basically. And I'm going to harness that energy and put it into this amulet so it has a closer bond and relationship to him in particular. I have made a few of these amulets for other people, and if you watch this, you know who you are. Your guys' zodiac signs were different. So I incorporated other herbs and stones that would benefit you in that area of your life based off of that sign. And that's why I asked you for your sign, because I feel like different stones, different herbs, spices, whatever that you put in there, that certain material is going to enhance that luck prospect for you in your life because it's more relatable to your energy is what I'm getting at. So if I was making this for me, I would put things in there that were more relatable and more constructive to my energy to help bring that in for me. But since this is not for me, and I know his energy well enough to construct it in a way that I feel like it would bring him the most success, the most luck. So that is how I'm going to make it. Like I said, this is very a versatile amulet that you can make here. Feel out the energy of the particular person, assemble it based on like what you think they would need, and bless it to attract the luck. Or you can simply go off of properties if you're unsure about the zodiac sign stuff. Go off of properties of the spices, herbs, materials that you're using, and just make sure they have luck in there or some sort of success aspect to it, because success at the end of the day is luck. So whatever area of your life, money, career, or you need a creativity booster, something that's going to make them feel like they are lucky and winning at the end of the day is what is going to be best for this amulet. So hopefully that was somewhat okay explained. If not, email me, put them in the comments below, and I will try to explain it better than just word of mouth, because sometimes I know what I say can be very confusing. Yeah, comments, put them in the comments if you want to, and I'll further explain myself down there. I'm going to be calling forth Ganesh to remove any obstacles and bless this amulet. And I'm going to charge it with his energy and solar energy. So I'm going to set this out into the sun for a few hours in an area where my partner can't really see it, and, you know, boost it up even more. I'm going to call forth his energy, so I'm going to be using a flower that goes well with his energy to bring blessings into my partner's life and, you know, extra luck and whatnot. So it's a direct link to Ganesh's energy to help him wherever he is. If you are not working with Ganesh, that is totally fine. Like I said, use the element of whatever that person's zodiac sign is in, or their moon sign, their ascending sign. Whatever signs and energies that you feel that they need, create it based off that. You don't have to use any deities at all. You can just use elements or nothing. Just use your own power. That's totally fine. Because at the end of the day, we are just embodiments of energy. It's as simple as that. So use what you got and bless it. And I'm going to go ahead and get started. All right, so the things you're going to need are some sort of incense that connects with fire energy and or the sun. Luckily, I have the sun incense on hand by hem. And you are going to need a yellow or a gold candle, possibly a red candle if you're working this for a fire sign. You're going to need some sort of container to put all of your things into. And the crystals I'm using are citrine, smoky quartz, jade, tiger's eye, red sandstone, And you're going to need orange peel, mugwort, chamomile, and marigolds. I am using my road opening oil and my crown of success oil, and catnip is also optional, but I would highly suggest using it to attract luck and success to that being. You will also need some sort of paper or torn up brown paper bag, which is my preference, and I also created a sigil here to bring in luck, manifest luck, but that is optional. First off, I am going to smudge everything, cleanse everything, because this is one of those workings where I actually want to bring in as much positive vibrations as I can. This nifty little container pendant thing I have here that you see me like twisting off the lid for, I found this off of Amazon. And I thought it was very, very clever, very useful, and it also looks good on a male or a female. I felt like it was very unisex, and it's something I highly appreciate because sometimes the witchy stuff that we contain are spells and stuff, and doesn't always look the most sleek and elegant sometimes, and it's just kind of bulky and clunky. So I really, really like how this looks. I did forget to mention that you will need something to inscribe your candle with, and I would put the name of the person that you're working this for. If it's for you, put your name, and then put your birth date and put luck on there. Here I'm going to anoint the candle in my crown of success oil and my road opening oil. If you do not have either or, that is okay, or you can just use plain old olive oil or coconut oil or whatever you have on hand, and then just dress the candle in the herbs and spices that you are using to fill the amulet. So this sigil here that I created is for luck. I can show you guys how to make this sigil in a different video if you would like. Just comment below and I'll jot that down to remind myself later. But on the back side of that little piece of paper, you're going to write that person's full name, their birth date, and a law of attraction message to bring in that luck into their life. It can be whatever way you want to verse it, or it can literally be what your sigil means when you wrote it out before you designed how it was going to look. And you just write that down with that person's name in there, roll that little sucker up and put the twine on it, or you can go the extra step like I did here, and I anointed it in the road opening oil and the crown of success oil before I rolled it into a scroll and then tied it up. This is supposed to symbolize that you are binding that energy, that luck, that success, that whatever you made this amulet for, to that person, to that individual. Like, it's not going anywhere. Now I am going to give that little baby scroll an extra kick. So I'm going to take some time and place some more energy into it before moving on to the next item. Now I'm going to start adding in some herbs, spices, and whatever else I have on hand into this little amulet. Right here I have some orange peel. Some of you might be like, what the heck is the orange peel good for? Orange peel is actually really good for bringing in blessings, success, luck, and it goes for many cultures that the symbolization for oranges are just that, for bringing in blessings and luck, for being successful. So that's what I'm going to use it here for, is luck. So some people might not know that mugwort is actually very good for luck. It's good for having a lucky intuition, heightening your psychic senses. Sometimes you may need a little luck in those endeavors, especially if you are very, very sensitive. So you might want to attract more luck in that sense, or having luck in other realms, especially if you like to astral project. You want to bring your luck with you everywhere. And if you're going to be wearing this amulet a lot, it might be something that is linked to you, kind of like a tie or a cord, to help bring you back into this plane. So you're going to need that luck, especially if you're going to keep the amulet on your being pretty much at all times, or especially when you're astral projecting. That will help you out a lot to use mugwort in this. Next up is chamomile. which is very well known for luck and success. Slowly but surely it is coming along. The trickiest part is just trying to make sure you're not putting in too much of everything. You just want a little smidgen of everything, because you enchanting this yourself is already going to amplify everything that's in there, and plus we're putting the crystals in there too. So don't worry about trying to get too much into the amulet. Next we have marigolds, and marigolds are good for bringing in blessings, opening up gateways, and boosting creativity, and they're also very good for luck. And it helps you commune with other realms, bring in energy from other realms. So if you need luck from different areas, different planes, you can help channel those energies in with this flower. It's a highly, highly spiritual flower in many cultures. Lastly, we have some catnip for the herbs, and catnip helps you attract whatever you want. So just add the catnip in there. Catnip will attract what you need. Moving on to the crystals, and here I have some citrine, and citrine is well known for bringing in success and luck. Next up is some jade, because I want him to be lucky in bringing in prosperity. Wealth, guys, wealth is everything. It hinders your happiness if you are not very wealthy. Next up is tiger's eye, and tiger's eye you can use in just about any working, because tiger's eye will help promote your personal power, enhancing your personal power, which is something we all need. Now I am adding red sandstone, and red sandstone is known for creating emotional stability and opening up other opportunities and boosting creativity. And those are all things that we need every now and again, and we need some luck to get into our lives. So that's why I'm adding that in there. And last for the crystals, I am adding some smoky quartz, because smoky quartz is one of those amplifier crystals. It helps to amplify everything that is in there. And here is a quick overview of what it should look like roughly. I mean, you could pack yours completely different. That is up to you. And I'm going to go ahead and screw this shut. Now I'm going to swing the amulet around the flame about 3 times, just to chant out loud to bring in that luck that my partner needs. Now here's the part where I chant my incantation. Sun of fire shining just for you. Wherever you may be, whatever you may do, luck will always befriend you. And of course, go ahead and chant that incantation as many times as you need to. If the energy that you're working with isn't fire, you can totally rewrite this incantation and make it towards earth, water, air, whatever you want. I placed my amulet on a bed of marigolds just to juice it up, add a little more energy. Let Ganesh know, hey, this is what I need you to try and charge up for me. Please insert as much energy into this as possible, because the marigolds are a good connection to him. Then I placed some citrine and some yellow quartz and carnelian around it just to give it a little extra boost. And I'm going to add the marigolds and the amulet into that little yellow bag that you guys see. And I'm going to set it onto the windowsill after my candle has burned all the way down, just to let it absorb some sunlight, because, you know, my partner is a fire sign. So that extra energy in there is just going to help, you know, boost him and make him more successful, more lucky, and just feel vibrant inside. So that's why I'm charging it with solar energy. It's about all there is to it, guys. It's not anything that you really need to overthink. It's all about feeling out the energy of the person that you're working the luck and success to come to. I made a sigil, to bring in success, and I placed the name of the person and their birth date in there, and then overlaying it I said such and such has luck in all their endeavors, or everywhere they go, or all around them, or everything that they do. And I said such and such's name has luck in everything that they do, or luck is all around them. Like, think of a way to phrase it that it literally is coming into their life. Like, no matter what they do, they can't fail. They're always going to be lucky. The outcome's going to be great. They're winning. They're on top. You know, this is a sort of envisionment that you should have as well when you're assembling this sort of amulet or building it for somebody other than yourself, but also for yourself as well. If you're doing it for you, envision you at your utmost happiest feeling, because when you get lucky, you get happy. You get like this surge of happiness because it was unexpected. It's always in a situation that you will actually need it most is when you're going to get lucky. So when that happens, it's a sigh of relief. You're happy, your feel-good endorphins are being released. Try to embody that moment within yourself and then channel it through your hands into the amulet. This is how you're charging it up. Use some crystals at the end, as you saw there, some yellow quartz, some citrine, and some carnelian, which are all correlations to the sun and fire signs. So these are all things that are going to basically embody my partner. They're linked to his energy and something that I want to bring more of into his life, because fire signs have that creative, joyful, sort of lucky, I want to go get this, go do this, and not have to like really think about it, and they're going to do it. And whatever happens, they're going to make it work. So even though it might be a setback to most of us would stop doing what we're doing. Fire signs are very resilient, and they'll just keep doing it. They'll keep doing it until they get a hang of it. They just keep going, they keep going. They keep blazing on through, and they keep going. And I wanted to bring more of those energies in there, more of those fiery sun energies, Ganesh energies. So I sat this on a bed of marigolds to bring in Ganesh's energy and to bring more blessings into it. And the yellow sachet that you guys saw there, it can be like gold or red or whatever, some sort of fiery color that brings that luck and success in their life, or just correlates to their zodiac. I like to color coordinate. You don't have to. You don't have to put it in a sachet either. You could put all those little bits and bobs into like a dish or some sort of tray and then set it out on the windowsill, like in front of the sun or in front of the window, have it open a crack so that the light kind of just hits it, and it'll charge up just like that. I'm going to put all my bits and bobs and the marigolds into the sachet, put the crystals around it again, and I'm gonna set it on the windowsill after my candle burns down. I'm probably gonna leave it there for maybe like an hour or two. You don't have to leave it there all day or anything like that. Just juice it up enough that you feel it would do enough good. And you can recharge it by doing that over and over again, any day. Or you can choose a particular day that the sun is in. I chose to do this on a Sunday because it's the day of the sun. So if you like to correlate your days of the weeks like that with energy, like I do, then I would suggest doing this on a Sunday. And make sure it's a sunny Sunday. That helps a lot more when trying to channel in that energy, that sun energy, that fiery energy. It's pretty simple. You literally interchange any sort of ingredients in there that you want. Just make sure it works for that person. Feel their energy out. When in doubt, feel it out. So that's about it. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them below or email me. I will be doing the Q&A for the 2,000 subscribers next weekend. So if you guys would like to leave any comments on this video for that question and answer, anything goes, witchy, non-witchy related, I'll answer them all. If you do not want to leave your comments here on this video, feel free to email me at underneaththeveilofmarigolds@outlook.com, and I will answer all your questions off of there onto the video for next week. Much rambling. I'm gonna go now. I hope you guys liked the video, and until next time, I will see all you lovely little brujitas later.